Hi, collective. It's Divine Connection here for another collective reading. We're going to check out the energy and see where your energy is and where you're heading. Please like, share, subscribe, and please remember take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And please do not make it fit if it doesn't fit. Use your discernment. I'm going to shuffle these cards a couple times and then we'll get the reading started, collective. I hope everyone is having a great evening. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Let's see what it is that the collective needs to know. What is it that the collective needs to know? Oh, you're moving on from toxic people from the past. You're just moving into a new direction. And you also got the awakening. So you have gone through an awakening or you're going through a spiritual awakening. It's beautiful. Yeah. Let's see what else comes out. Grounding. Yeah. Wait, I don't even think this card doesn't even belong in this deck. Okay. So you got grounding. This card doesn't even belong in this deck, but we'll take it. And it's your stability and security. So you're probably working on your stability and your financial abundance right now. That's really all you're worried about right now. And you have gone through an awakening, or you're going through an awakening, and it's time to wake up to a new day and a new you. You are no longer a caterpillar. You are a butterfly. That's right, collective. You have turned into the beautiful butterfly. You're free from all the things that used to hold you back. You got rid of all the things that don't serve you anymore. And you have moved on in a new positive direction. You wanted more for your life, so you left what didn't serve you anymore in the past. And that's what you had to do. You had to move on just so that way you can gain closure and healing for yourself, like from all the pain and suffering that was caused upon you, that you endured. Yeah. Vices. Whether we admit it or not, we all have or had habits that did not serve our greater good. So you could be in recovery. You could have had addictions that you have overcome. I mean, recovery is a daily struggle. I mean, we're never going to overcome it 100%, but in recovery, every day is a blessing when we're in recovery. I myself, I'm in recovery, so I understand the whole recovery journey. Regrets. We all have regrets about something in our lives. The lesson is to learn. It's not to dwell on it. That's right, collective. We go through lessons in life to help us become our most authentic self, so we can become the best version of ourselves. And it also gives us wisdom when we go through all that heartbreak and trauma and live in toxicity and live in addiction. Once we overcome that and actually get help for our addictions, and our mind comes, we get a clearer mindset in life. And we have a lot of regrets, especially if you have been in addiction, because when we have an addiction problem, we aren't the same person that we are when we're clean and sober. We're totally different people. It's like night and day. So when we do go into recovery and kick the bad habits that we had, we tend to have a lot of regrets of what we did when we were in our addictions. And collective, you really have to let go of all the regrets and the what ifs and what nots and what if I would have done this, what if I would have done that. Because in reality, everything happens for a reason. I believe everything happens for a reason. So those regrets, you got to let them go. You can't let them haunt you anymore. All we can do is learn from our mistakes and learn from them and just not do the same mistakes over again. So you got delay. A delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just the right time. So everything happens. You had delays in your life. Maybe you wanted something. Maybe you were praying for something from God or whoever your higher power is, and you didn't receive it, and you thought, oh, well, you were really upset about it because it didn't come to you. But remember that everything happens in divine timing, collective. Doesn't mean that your wish isn't going to come true. It's maybe just delayed and it's not the right time. It's not, everything is lined up. Remember, divine timing is everything. So you do have a delay on something that you wanted or that you think that you didn't get. But also, our higher power, God, whoever your higher power is, he likes to surprise us with those wishes that we want, those things that we pray for, that we ask God for. And sometimes we don't get them when we think we should. But again, divine timing is everything. And God likes to surprise us with those things that we've asked for. So just know that there is a delay on something that you did ask for. It's just not the right time at this moment. Security. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. So, just be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Make sure that everything is, what's the right word I'm looking for? Just make sure that everything is, like if you're signing a document or getting a new place, just make sure to read the contract that you have, okay? Don't just like skim over it and just sign it because you think that they're telling the truth. So just be careful to read over any kind of documents that you may be signing. Let's see what else we got. And you got the card hatred. I don't know, hatred is like a cancer. It destroys you from the inside out. So again, collective, this is going with the regret. With the regrets that you have in your life, please try to let that go, because hate in your heart, oh, these cards just flew. Hate in your heart will only cause hate in your soul. And please try not to beat yourself up for the regrets that that are like overwhelming your mind. Like, the ones that you are having because of the addictions that you have gone through, that are consuming your mind, the regrets that are consuming your mind. Please let them go. And if you're having a hard time, maybe praying on it. If you pray, I'm not saying everybody should pray. I mean, it is what works for you. I personally pray and ask the angels and God to help me with the things that I struggle that consume my mind. I always ask for them to please help guide me, guide the way, because sometimes I don't know what to do and I feel stuck. So, if you are feeling stuck in those regrets from the past, please ask your angels to help you and help see you through this really hard time that you're going through. Or maybe writing a letter and just letting it go and then going outside and burning it, or burning it in the sink. I mean, that's probably not the wisest decision, but that's just an idea, just to let it go. I know that helps too, when you write a letter and just saying goodbye to all of it, to all the regrets that you have, and then burning it, or you know cutting it up. you know that has worked for me. Humility. You got the humility card. Humility. Life has a funny way of teaching us humility. However, the greatest lessons to learn from our tests and trials is not to be bitter, but to be greater. That's right, collective. And you got survivor too, because you are a survivor. When you moved on, you started doing the inner work, and you kicked the addictions. You kicked the addictions, and when you moved on, you worked on your inner self, or you're working on your inner self. And it's really hard for you right now to work on your inner self, but I'm telling you that you are going through an awakening, and those are why the regrets are so intense right now, and really consuming your mind right now, is because you are going through an awakening, and we have to shed that. We have to shed those demons, or I call them demons because it's like they're things that we did when we were in our addiction, and we have to get rid of them, and we have to forgive ourselves, and we have to forgive the people that have hurt us, because hurt hurts hurt. And I'm telling you that you're almost there, and look at this. You got the strength card just now, because you are strong. You're strong, and you're gonna make it through this. You just gotta let it go. Let go. Let go. You can't change the past. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. All you have is right now. So just know that you're almost to the finish line, and you're just going through an awakening. So please let those regrets go, because they are consuming you right now. Let's see what else comes out. I'm going to get another deck. Okay, collective, hold on one second. So let's see. I'm going to use this deck. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. Let's see, collective. Oh. Okay, so somebody is going to be getting a hold of you from your past, a family, friend, past relationship. They are going to be getting a hold of you, and they're going to want to go for coffee and talk to you about some things that have been bothering them, or that could be you getting a hold of somebody that you want to talk to and make an amends with, or vice versa. Oh, see, soulmate. You got the next card is the soulmate. So it probably it is your past connection, one of your past soulmate connections that is going to get a hold of you, collective, and they're going to want to talk to you. Yeah, it's a soul contract. Oh, yeah, because they were hiding somebody from your past, or maybe it's somebody in your current, like in your life right now, maybe a secret admirer. I'm getting two different energies. So it is either a past person, okay, for some of you, and or it is a current person who is currently in your life as we speak, that just recently came into your life, and they have been hiding their true feelings for you. And they want to take you for coffee to let you know how they feel. I love that for you, collective. I love that. Yeah, let's see. But right now, since you are going through that awakening, collective, you have not enough. You're feeling like you're not enough right now. And, you know, when we're going through our spiritual awakening, we are going through a lot. And we're working through that shadow side of us. I had my awakening August 4th of 2024. So I understand what you're going through, and it is so hard. But once you have that awakening, it's like the world looks at you, like you look at the world in such a different way. It is, it is so worth it. Once you get through that finish line, it is so worth it. I promise you, collective, that it is so worth it once you get through that finish line of shedding the shadow side and letting go of all the regrets, all the things that you've done, all the pain, all the suffering, all the trauma. Once you get through all that, life is going to be so different in such a more positive way. And I know that you're lacking, like what I was going to say was that when I was going through my awakening and going through all my shadow side, I lacked confidence, and I was scared of what was to come. So that is what you're going through right now. You're thinking that you're not enough. So when this person that's in your life right now, when they ask you for coffee, and they are your soulmate, okay? They are your soulmate. But when they finally ask you for coffee and they actually tell you how they feel, you are going to feel like you're not enough for them. But you are. You are enough. You're just going through some things right now. And I would just explain to them that you're not, just to please be patient, basically, with you. Because they are going to come forward. They are going to tell you how they feel. They are your soul connection. Like, they are your soulmate. And you guys do have a soul contract together. But you're just not going to feel ready, 100% ready. So please just explain to them that you know, however you feel or whatever. And if you do want to take this to the next level, to just give you some time to get to where you need to get. And you know what? Surprisingly, this soulmate of yours, they will wait for you to get whatever you need to do to get to that level of feeling more confident and that you are worth it. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Let's see. Whoop. It's a lot of cards. I'm going to shuffle it one more time, collective. please like, share, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. I do appreciate everyone that has been watching my videos. I love you all so much. So please like, share, subscribe to help build this divine connection soul tribe. Passion. You guys are going to have a lot of passion. When you do feel that confidence, collective, when you do finally get to where you are feeling worthy enough, and when you go through that awakening, you guys are going to have such a beautiful relationship. You guys are going to have so much passion and so much love, and he's going to be so supportive. That's why I was saying that when he does call you and want to go take you for some coffee, since he probably knows that you're in sobriety, he's going to ask you for coffee. He's going to tell you how he feels, he or she is going to tell you how they feel, collective, and just know that they are the one for you, and they will be so understanding. Just be honest, and just be honest and have that honest conversation when they do open up to you about their feelings. Yeah, and then you also have somebody, or it could be this person that you have just met, that they are watching you. They're watching you. So they're watching you from afar. They've been watching you from afar for a minute, collective. So I think that they're just getting ready to get the nerve to get that inspiration and that, to come forward and actually be able to tell you how they feel, because they seem a little shy. So just know that it's coming. It's coming soon. So I think I am going to stop it there, collective. And again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Again, this is Divine Connection, where your souls connect. I love you all. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.